This is a scene that is generally a hub of hyperactivity during the afternoon time. It's a commuter traffic point ferrying passengers between New Jersey and New York City across the Hudson River, but it is also a site that turned deadly this afternoon, the site of a fatal accident. Here's what we know so far. 6 people were on board, and late breaking news, ABC confirming that the person on board that plane was the CEO of Siemens, a European technology company, along with his wife and 3 young children. This helicopter took off about 2:59 local time from downtown Manhattan. It was a Bell 206 aircraft, a passenger aircraft on a sightseeing tour. This family, along with the pilot on board, it was in the air for about 15 minutes, flying north towards the George Washington Bridge before it turned round on a loop back, flying close to the New Jersey shore. That's when eyewitnesses said that they saw this helicopter come apart mid-air, the propeller flying off, looping into the water, and the chopper nosediving inverted into the water. We spoke to one eyewitness. Take a listen to what they had to say.
A helicopter, the propeller just exploded in the air. There were other people on the boardwalk, and they said first we were like shocked. We were like, did you see that? Is that real? We were like questioning ourselves, did that just happen? Because as soon as the propeller exploded, the helicopter lost control and it was waving back and forth. It was like a sway, like we were like, no, 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 no. And it just kept going, and then it crashed into the water.
Now, as I say, the accident happened about 3:17 p.m. local time. So a lot of people in the area capturing video and seeing what went on. Authorities were close by and on the scene within minutes. Agencies, including the NYPD, New Jersey authorities, the Coast Guard, arriving. Divers went into the water immediately to search for survivors. They were able to take a couple of children out. They were transported to a local hospital. Now, Mayor Eric Adams from New York confirming that all 6 people on board, the pilot, and as we've just learned, a CEO from Siemens, his wife and his 3 children, all succumbed to their injuries. 4 pronounced dead on the scene. The 2 children transported to a hospital. They were pronounced dead after succumbing to those injuries. Now, there are still a lot of questions, Elaine, to be answered, but we do hear reports that this was the 3rd flight of the day for this helicopter. Elaine.
Karina, investigators are on site. What are they looking at?
Well, there are a lot of questions still to be answered. The NTSB is supposed to take the lead on this investigation, and we don't know the cause of it. Was it due to mechanical failure? Was there some sort of bird strike that happened? When was the last time this chopper was inspected? What was its maintenance like? How old was the chopper? All of these are things that the investigators will look at and try to determine what the cause of this investigation was. Now, chopper incidents like this are not all that common in New York, but they do happen. The last one dating back to 2018, on that flight, it was a charter flight and it went down in the East River. Now, 5 people on board that flight died. The pilot managed to get out alive. In 2019, an executive chopper flew into a skyscraper in restricted airspace in Manhattan. That hits close to home to me because it was a building that I actually was looking to move into, and I had family that live in that building just 2 floors below where that chopper went into. And restrictions about airspace and flying over Manhattan and where they could fly changed after that incident, Elaine. A lot more investigation to go on in this case.